Oh, wait, wait, wait. Alright. Should be working. OBS doesn't run as well as NVIDIA Experience, so hopefully the frame rate is secure. Pretty good video card, so it should be. Anyways, let's get back to the events and kill some more Russians. Actually, we're gonna kill, yeah, Russians. We're gonna play as Germany. I don't know why everyone wants to play as Russia, but they seem to lose a lot. Let me refresh this. Alright, yeah, it's working. Hey! 500 subscribers. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. Makes it all feel worth it.
Attention to the designated grid square. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Alright, good. I don't like OBS too much. It's a little weird. Man, this is a terrible delay. And I don't know why my camera is in black and white. It used to be where I hadn't plugged it in for a while. Yeah. The first game I played at this event, I got 5 kills. Almost got a 6th kill, which would cut down the challenge a lot, but I failed to kill a KV-1, and now it's like can't recreate that luck I had. And this game is almost over. It seems that the Russians were completely eradicated. Everything's working on, yeah, okay. I don't know, I don't like OBS. It doesn't run well.
Defend the A point.
Hey, you don't need to stick around for the stream. Oh, come on. Still move, and it's downhill, so I'm not going to bother repair this shot. Oh, never mind. Yak 9 got me. It didn't matter at all. Well, it's a terrible start.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
Like, this stream delay is crazy. It's like maybe half a minute. I want to stream on Twitch because I hear that you can get a lot of traction. I'm not currently streaming on Twitch. I'm trying to just get in my bearings, making sure it all works out. I could stream on Twitch. I probably should, because I was but I don't know. I'm just testing out this first and trying to get my subscribers to know that I am now live streaming. So first time I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna dual stream for a while. Probably completely migrate over to Twitch because I know how that works. I had streamed on Twitch before. Although I need to update the profile thing, make it all fancy. And I need my camera to not be in black and white. There's nothing for me to do except for die the gags. My team killed everyone already, and it still decided to spawn me in this game. M3s, those would be awesome. IFVs, like, I don't know, Gaijin has been very hesitant to put in tanks with that use autocannons for some weird reason. Though I hear the Italians use a lot of autocannons. Used them one of their, they have like a anti-air that is a 75mm autocannon. I think they use some other ones. So maybe when Italians come in, we'll get, other nations will also get IFVs. The Bradleys are really cool. I haven't like looked too much on them, but I've seen them before. They look cool. I recognize them from playing Battlefield. Yeah, this game is already over. What a great game to start the stream out on. We're camping their spawn. I should move my webcam. The Type 89 IFV, that's extremely plausible, and it's basically what Japan needs to be competitive at top tier. Like, they don't have really anything else that would fit anywhere else. Kill. He just spawned. So, and it has ATGMs that actually work, that don't go slower than a Po2. So yeah, the Gaijin Japan needs that thing. And that will probably be like the little edge that Gaijin gets to put other nations' IFVs in game. Did the French have any IFVs? I assume they did, but like, I don't know. I don't know anything about the French military. Nothing to do, I guess. Smoke.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
This is an aspect of the game that I really hope Gaijin fixes. Right now, there's like one dude left, probably in a plane, and so we just gotta sit here and mess around. We used to be able to shoot each other, but they took out team killing. Yeah, Japan has been really left out in the doghouse for a while now. Like, at the least they could add more Type 74s to just make it a thicker tree. Like there was like 7 of them, and they had minor iterations difference, but being able to take out 2 main battle tanks like the rest of the nations would change a whole lot. Yeah, the Type 74G is like, it should be Type 74G, STC, and then Type 90. I think there was like 4 STCs too, but we don't need all of them, just the one. And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't add the Type 90, kind of like how they only gave us the Leopard 2K, not the full-on Leopard 2. Because I hear the Type 90 is pretty strong. Wow, look at that. I did nothing because there was nothing to do. I think... Yeah. Alright, hopefully this time we actually get into a battle that has tanks. Tomorrow, maybe I could stream Boat Thunder, hoping I get more than 30 frames per second, because I don't know what was going on with the last test, but the optimization was terrible. Head to A. I like going to A. I'm not sure what's about these events that I hate so much. Like, I love the idea of reenacting battles of the Second World War. I love it how we all have the same tank, so we actually look like an army, not just like some amalgamation of roughly German tanks. Like, I love all that, but I hate these events. They're terrible. They're like boring and stale. Like these games don't function like regular War Thunder matches go. There's no light tanks. We're all medium tanks, except for that one guy who's a stug. And the same on the enemy team. The Type 90, what I've heard is it's like I don't know anything about it at all besides what it looks like, and it has the cool suspension gear. From what I've heard is it is equal to the M1A1, or actually I heard it's equal to the Leo 2 A4. So yeah, if we get either of those, we're bound to get the Type 90.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Gonna cap this point and then smoke out. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Japan was left out again, because Gaijin seems to really like doing that, and as of late they've been talking about how they don't they don't want to add the weird exotic Japanese tanks because they're not well known of, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of weird German tanks that were not well known of. Actually, German tanks were pretty popular, so that's probably not true. I also reported into the naval CPT that I was having really bad frame rates. Like, I couldn't get any footage. I was going at 30 frames per second. If I were to record it, it would be like at maybe 15. You can't put that in a video. It's Especially have it go from 60 frames per second to 15. That would be hilarious. Although what was weird is when looking down the scope, I would get like around 60. But when looking at like in third person, it would be awful. Now I like tweaked all my settings too a bunch, but I couldn't get it to work. I did a, if you don't know, I did a video on suggestions for Japanese tanks to add, and just getting information on getting information on the Type 74s, the other variants of it. I had to go to like, I think it was some Polish forums that were there covering Japanese tanks for some reason. Oh, that guy almost got me. Yeah, getting Japanese vehicle details, the Cold War Japanese vehicle details, really hard for some reason. You'd expect it to be a lot less hard because we're allied with them. They're no longer weird fascists, but no, in fact, it's probably harder. Although it seems Gaijin, whenever they need some data, they just happen to find it. Like, you know, the Abrams armor layout, they just happened, and same with the Challenger armor values. They just found it in the back pocket. Oh, come on. Where'd that come from? I'm gonna take out a plane because I want to get that store.
Attention to the map.
Maybe I should have taken a Stuka. Yeah. It was, I think it was that one dude who does research for World of Tanks, who's talking about how he doesn't know where Gaijin got the armor stats for the Chieftain 1. Is it the Chieftain? No, it's the Challenger 1. Chieftain's correct.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
Because that stuff's still classified, from what I've heard. So Gaijin probably just, you know, just wrote it down themselves and pretended that they got it right. I think they went off some estimations. It's kind of weird because, you know, everything in War Thunder is supposed to be real exact, but now we're going off estimated armor values. I don't know if that's like taking it too far or something. Oh, we got C. There was some. We're getting B now. Alright, okay, help out this 109. Because that HS is not gonna do the job.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage. We're ahead of the enemy. zone captured, we have the advantage.
Basically got him. Took some pretty bad damage. Well, there we go. So that's where he is, right? Well, that was kind of fun. Get back in the tank and take C. So here's the thing is, did Gaijin get them wrong, or did they intentionally put them how they want because they still need to balance their game? Like, they can't have the Abrams wreck house like it should, although it is already wrecking house. Do we have any more plans? We have 2. Alright. Very cautious about yaks.
Attention to the map.
I'm gonna go in the center. I wanna live stream a lot more. Like, just make it a daily thing. So if whenever you're bored, you can tune into a live stream. Like, I think that would be fun to do. I could get rid of this camera and just reuse the footage for weekly news. Also need to get more water. Oh, don't shoot me. Yeah, of course. Well, I'll probably win that one anyways. I think earlier this morning I played a few and I've already got a bunch of wins, which is the challenge part I was working towards. Yes, repair all. Oh yeah, one of the blips that I'm gonna put in my
Allied forces have captured a zone.
next news video. Gaijin once again reworked the values, the gold earnings for planes and tanks, and also I think for top tier planes they kind of nerfed the earnings a lot. Might have been top tier, might have just been premium. I don't remember. I'll have to go look at the files, but essentially what they're doing is they're trying to balance the game via repair costs, disincentivize people from taking out bombers or certain jets or whatever. Gaijin has always done this since I've been playing. And ooh. Ah! It's not a good strategy on to balance the game though, because if you can't, don't. No, I'll show you in a second. Spawn. I have, you can't see, I guess, 14 million lions. So to me, flying out the TU-4, I don't have it yet. If I had the TU-4 and I flew it out and just crashed it to the ground like 7 games in a row, it wouldn't be anything off my back because I have 14 million lions, and this is not with premium. I'm not premium right now. Just my regular grinding whatever. I get millions of lions every once in a while. And if I ever needed lions, I could just go back to biplanes, take out a premium at low tier, which is really fun.
Thank you very much.
And just get a whole lot of lions. So to people who have been playing the game, a lot of the people who fly bombers who have been playing the game for a while, they already have all those lions. So it's not balancing the game. It's inconveniencing new players, and maybe Gaijin doesn't realize this. I kind of wish there was something I could spend my 14 million lions on. I've heard from people in the past that they have like millions of lions one day, and then after buying a few rank 5, rank 6 vehicles, they lose all their lions and go back to not having many, but whatever. I don't know. I'm annoyed by that. Bombers annoy me a lot. I like bombers. I think they look cool. And they're kind of fun to fly. But the optimal strategy for them does not gel well with the game. Though, on Gaijin's end, I don't know how else to balance the game. Like, you can't increase the battle rating of... Well, there are ways to balance the game. It's to update Air Force gameplay, make it less bad. But that takes a lot of time and effort in Gaijin. They don't want to put that much time and effort in the Air Forces, because ground forces is where it's at. Oh yeah, the
Strategic zones are captured.
French tanks, they also got their repair costs increased. Someone was joking, saying that Gaijin had fixed an error in which French tanks could earn a profit. I don't think it's that dramatic, though. I'm still a rank 3. I think I have 1 rank 4 in French tanks. So like, yeah, just getting out of rank 3. Game's basically over us as well. I got more battle activity from dying once. Hopefully there's a more fun event tomorrow. I haven't looked at the schedule, so I'm not sure what it is, but if it's F2s versus 334s again, I'm not going to be very excited. And I know this is a G. Actually, I'm driving a G. But in the past, it's been a lot of F2s. Basically the same thing. Oh, something's happening.
Attention to the designated grid zone!
Nope, look at that. It's already taking care of the issue before I'm able to get there. But for some odd reason, people are still playing Russia. It's the German teams that need players. Like the Germans, they have the short queue times. And I always play with the one with the short queue times because I don't want to waste my time waiting. there's still issues at B, so I'm trying to get over there. Hey, 8 viewers. It's a record, I think. But yeah, thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel. Means much more than just a click of the subscribe button, though. Yeah. Once I get to 1,000, I will be able to monetize my videos if I choose to do that. Once I get to 1,500, Gaijin will give me things. Actually, they just give you, I think it's a one-time payment of a certain amount of lions. Aha! Nice shot. Yeah, it's like 10,000, not lions, golden eagles. And then it's like, once you get 10,000 subscribers, you get a whole lot more. And some vehicles and whatnot. And yeah, so when I get those things, it's really putting a lot of effort into this channel. I could put a bit more. Thinking every day on what kind of videos I need to put out. If you have any suggestions of like what kind of content you would want to see, just throw it down in the comment section. Because I read all those comments. Even if I don't respond, I read them. I also want to do this other thing, which is like a War Thunder news podcast that I could do once a week on Sunday, and I put out my weekly video on Saturday, and it just discuss whatever's on the weekly, whatever happened that week in the news section. Like Saturday and Sunday are the safe days because those normally Gaijin doesn't bring anything out there. And I need like some co-host to make sure it doesn't get awkward, and I'd need guests every once in a while. But I don't, like, as you can see, I'm not like super adept at streaming. Please don't shoot me. Haha! We're gonna win. 2 kills. Yeah. Oh, it's a Russian dude. I don't speak Russian, sorry. Nor can I read Russian. One day, I will have the mouse, and it will be glorious. Oh, alright, let's go play Russia. Oops. Time to get ruffle stomped in a T-34. SC-1.2. Oh yeah, the I like this Russian game very much. It's has lots of good content. and despite its issues, it's a good game. The event vehicle, you get the second tier tank, I guess you could call it, the Lorraine 155. It has no depression, and it's an artillery piece. I wonder if this is Gaijin testing the waters with self-propelled guns, seeing how people react to derp guns with zero depression. And if people respond positively, hopefully we could get more of these guns. But there actually are some artillery pieces that do have depression, and actually have records. Actually have records of being used against enemy armor, like direct fire style. There was some American one where they like shot a building that was full of Germans. That would be a real interesting.
Attention to the map.
This isn't going to be pretty. Bad feeling about this. Yeah. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, artillery pieces. Every nation had, hey, you're the dude who, commented on my one video that was a complete failure. The, yeah. It was a very interesting experience. What always happens is it doesn't kill the gunner or the engine. They just drive off, or they shoot back. And it's really annoying. I wish this was back when the T-34s were like made of the super rubber and would bounce every shell ever. I still don't shoot T-34s. Well, I do, but I hesitate to shoot T-34s in the front plate because it would just bounce everything. But maybe we'll actually win this one. This was a while ago. And then they introduced the Hellcat. Hey, a new sub. That's cool. Thanks for subscribing. Tell your friends to subscribe. That was a terrible maneuver. Oh, KV-1.
Attack the aim point.
What was I saying again? I don't remember. lost my train of thought. You know what I'd like to see though is this battle is, it's supposed to be a counterattack at the Caucasus or something. Commander Cody, I have had that problem in the past trying to get friends to play War Thunder. And none of them like stick. I got one to play, and he was terrible. It's kind of comedic how bad he was. Like he just didn't connect in head how to shoot down planes. He has a bit better time with tanks, but oh no. Come on, not my barrel. Nah, of course. Well, yeah, I'm gonna load. Go back a bit.
Attention to the designated grid
Oh,
square.
there's two of them. Thank you, pro Russian dude. Like, War Thunder's a very interesting game as it's like, I don't want to say it's real niche because it's actually a pretty populated area. World War II tanks, the general groups in well, military vehicles, I guess it is now, because long past just World War II. But it's a video game. It's a multiplayer video game, like only online video game, and it's a tank and airplane game. So like, I don't know, some people just don't get it. They don't like it. They well, not they don't like it. They're not into it. I don't know, I love it. It's great. I watched far too many World War II documentaries when I was a kid on the History Channel. What? I guess it's 90-something millimeters of penetration. Whatever. I think we're gonna win that one anyways. Ooh, new camo. I've been getting a lot of these because you're just constantly grinding kills. I kind of wish they would. As I was saying, it's some battle in Russia or whatever. But like, I know it's on Kuban. We need to use maps that aren't actually part of the actual location. But I wish that they would. I don't know, change the battle in some way so it wasn't just capture the magic circles. Like, actually have like a defense type battle or an attack type battle. I don't know, I'd have to put more thought into it to really think it out. Really like lay it down. But I think that Gaijin could themselves put more thought into their own battles. Commander Cody, I am in the same boat as you. I watched a lot of random World War II documentaries, but I cannot like name you a single plane besides the P-40 before I started playing War Thunder. And now I have like them all memorized and I can spot them and everything because you need to know what you're fighting. It's a very bizarre like thing to the bizarre knowledge stuff. Yeah. I was really hoping that they would add full-on ships to War Thunder, not just boats, although I like the boats, because I was hoping that they could help me learn a lot more about the navies of the world of the time. Unfortunately, we got boats, but it's still interesting because you never really know much about boats, so
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
boat it up. Learn about the weird vessels. I guess it did change my life. Now I can constantly make references to random instances in the Second World War. People always give me they're more amused by the odd things I have to say than the odd things themselves.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Watch this guy kill him. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I fired my gun! I guess it's the 200 ping right there. I don't know, it's kind of hot out, so I think I'm getting a little distracted. And I don't normally live stream, so I'm a little, I guess, on edge. But all is, like, just like my videos over time get much better.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Hey, hit that guy. Whoa. Come on, well, we're getting destroyed. Completely surrounded. And I think that was, no, I got one more life. Try to go around and out. Otherwise, we're gonna get completely closed on. What's odd is they put a lot of effort into redesigning this map. You hardly see it anymore. Like, I think that it was, like, even after it was initially released, it wasn't very prominent. Now we get to see it a lot in this event. Oh yeah, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Bam. Oh. Yeah. Shoot one and there's like 6 others. Aha, victory. Alright. See how far down the... Oh, 7, 8, 9. Only need 3 more wins. Boy N, your comment got censored by the YouTube. Whatever. I don't know. Loading. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go straight to C this time. I'll be a rebel. Break all my rules. Israeli flag and US flag on a Russian tank. I love how odd some people decorate their vehicles. He's got a shield. I don't want to go straight to C because that's like just driving right out in the open. You never want to do that in the beginning of the game in a medium tank, especially facing these Panther Gs, Panzer Gs. God, if it was Panther Gs. They can just one-shot you from the front. We are definitely indeed outnumbered, teammate.
Attention to the map.
Oh, delicious outhouses.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
I believe in the description of this map, Gaijin called this like a camp or something. Not a camp, but like a... I don't know, they gave it a very not concentration camp name. But looking at it, it looks like a concentration camp. But hey, those existed, so it's all historically accurate, comrade.
Attention to the map. The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Oh, there was someone else here. Ah, come on. Let's go to B this time. It's uncontestable.
The enemy is getting closer.
It's less contested than the rest. Yeah. Commander Cody, I'm totally with you. I would have given up, but I'm a masochist, I guess. I actually didn't do the one prior to the last one because they're awful events. Like the events themselves, the challenges I like, I guess. It's easy to work out, but the event is just the battles are terribly balanced and not fun. I guess maybe something that really bugs me about them is that it's just on the same map and it's like really dull and boring. By the third game, you kind of already know everything about it, like how to do the entire game. Ooh. Oh, come on! How'd this guy... Of course. I could take out a KV-1. This event's kind of getting to me now. I've been trying to think of ways on how to make this event, the Chronicles event itself, better overall while still keeping to the theme to it, so I can make a video on it, but I haven't come out with any good ideas. I was thinking maybe it could be so the vehicles change up more often. Have it be like campaign based, where you'd follow the Germans through all the German victories, and then follow the Allies through all the Allied victories, and then the Japanese through all the Japanese victories, or something. Oh my God, there are so many of them. I could explain my idea a bit more, but I don't know, it needs to be thought out better before I really commit to making a video on it. Like, I like the idea of the event. I said this earlier, but I do not like the way it's carried out. Something about it just is awful. This dude. Oh, come on. Whatever. I gotta reload. Yes, please kill him. Let's waste some shots so I can kill him. Hey, if I get 2 more, I won't have to find one of the other challenges. It looks like I might actually get killed by airplanes. Actually, no, it should be an F2, G2s, so they can't hit me from the top. For some odd reason, despite cannons having the same penetration as 50 cals, they don't have tanks. Jesus Christ, there's so many planes. Well, I might end the stream now. I was playing the stream for a bit longer, but it took like an hour trying to figure out how to make this thing work. Thanks for tuning in. I plan to stream tomorrow for the boats. That's going to be probably around the same time, actually. I have some things to do. I want to stream more often, try to make it like an everyday thing, but not too intrusive, and probably eventually carry it over to Twitch, but that's sort of more of long term. Anyways, thanks for joining me. If you like this video or the stream, hit the like button. If you like this stream, that's an issue. Commander Cody, that's an issue I've had with watching streams myself. But yeah, if you like this stream, if you like the content I put out, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. It's another milestone. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. And good luck, Cody. Alright, let me try to figure out how to end this thing. I think I just clicked this. I don't know if that worked. Alright. Oh wait, I know what to do.